Hello, Kelly Lee here from at Root Pursuit. Today we are working on getting good photos, scans, and prints from this older album. If you look at it, it's super thick. On my scanner, I'm not able to. Some of these photos I just can't remove without damaging them. So I need to be able to scan these with them in the album. And this album is so thick. I mean, that's got to be like 2.5, 3 inches here. And you can't put the lid down on the scanner for the printer. So I have a little tip for you here today. The method that I'm using so I can get good scans and that I don't have to keep coming back and opening up my album all the time and looking at it for reference. So I just want to get an entire original copy of the album, and then also some extras to have printed. So what I have here is a piece of watercolor paper. It came from this Strathmore watercolor. This is really thick paper and it's going to cover up my entire scan screen. If you don't have this, you can simply use regular printer paper and just use a couple of pages. The key is to getting a square cut out. So basically this is my template for the square that I'm going to cut out, and then once I've got that square cut out, then I'm going to place the album open on that area. So that's the plan. So we'll just close that back up. And yeah, I'm basically just going to use an X-Acto knife. And let me get a little cutting mat under here. And I'm just going to push it out a little bit. Make sure you push it out a little bit so you've got a little extra wiggle room for borders and edges and all of that. The direction that you put your book makes no difference because you'll be able to rotate the paper once it's printed any which way you want. So that's not an issue. All right, so I think I'm comfortable with that kind of a border. And I'm simply going to cut a square out of this paper. This paper is pretty thick, so if you are just using printer paper, which is what I would have been using if I didn't have this on hand, this is a little thicker. So I'm just gonna, sorry if my hand's in the way. There we go. I'm just going to rotate it this way so I can see it a little better. Hopefully you can cut a little straighter than I can, but okay. Let's see here. It just helps if I lock my blade in place. There we go. Not sliding all over the place. Got a new blade, so it should be good. That line turned out really crooked. See if we can straighten that out. Oh, it's got unlocked. Again. Well, this is very sliding. Alrighty. Because I had it pushed the wrong way. Oof. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'll just pull this out. Little extra there. There we go. Oh, we've got our hole. Okay, so that's the gist of that. Gosh. Yeah, so then we just take it and let's just say we want to do middle. And we just put it right on there. And then we'll have our image. And then hopefully we can be done messing around with this very old photo album. All right, so just so you know, I was able to basically date this album as being about 1875. I was able to identify the brother as Henry. He's called Ike, and this is his wife, Elizabeth Colston, and that would be my dog, Bella, barking. So 1874, 1875-ish. The album is actually in this picture, and these appear to be the oldest photos that are in the album. So I would definitely, it looks like maybe this was a new gift that she had. I'm not sure how it became the property of William Penn Hayes, the brother. I'll have to do a little bit of research about that, but it did eventually end up in the hands of William Penn, then in my great-great-grandmother's hand. So, her great-grandmother's hand. So, a little bit of interesting facts there. Okay, so here we go. It's very old. We don't want any more damage to come to it. So I'm gonna officially do all my copies and then seal it away, and hopefully it will last another 100 years. All right, well, that's all I have for now, and I will talk to you later.